Attorney General.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, and I rise to support this matter coming on urgently, as the Chief Minister has outlined and how many of my colleagues have spoken about this morning as well. And, Madam Speaker, this is of the utmost urgency because we went to an election saying that we needed to reduce crime, and Territorians spoke overwhelmingly that they too saw reducing crime as the #1 priority. And guess who are the people on the front line who help reduce crime and deal with the baddies out there on our streets? It's our police. And our police are the ones who asked for this to go through today on urgency so that they could go through the processes to start looking at the college, what needs to happen, the industrial conversations that have to go on, how it's going to all work. This is the process that allows that to happen. If we delay this any further, if we wait until October, that means those graduations have already kicked off and started, and we actually push everything back for our police by another 6 months. So it is absolutely urgent. And it is. I'm going to respond to the Scrutiny Committee as well. The things that we're sending to the Scrutiny Committee are the things that we haven't ventilated in the community for the previous 12 months of campaigning an election. All of the things that we have brought forward on urgency have been about our election commitments, and that is more consultation than ever before. It's just common sense of how that works. And so we will continue to come in here representing Territorians by putting forward the plan that we said we would do, by implementing legislation. And I note the Leader of the Opposition talked about the 38 pieces of legislation that we've brought into this parliament in just 1 year. I mean, that's extraordinary. How much did Labor put forward in 4 years? Probably not that much. They were really slow, really slow. And so I actually am really proud of the 38 pieces of legislation that we've brought in this House in 12 months, because what that demonstrates, if they want to talk about process, is that we're actually delivering on the promises that we gave Territorians. It's Territorians that wanted us to deliver, and we are doing absolutely that. And the fact that the former Attorney General, member for Gwaja, comes in here and tries to throw stones at us, Territorians know that he was the worst Attorney General that Territorians have ever experienced. He single-handedly watched over and let a crime crisis go through the Northern Territory, not even caring one bit about victims, allowing the place to go to rack and ruin over 8 long years. And I just think that is an absolute disgrace. That's why he's no longer the Attorney General, and that's why the Labor government are no longer. And I don't know how long it will be before they find themselves again and work out who they actually represent, because it's certainly not all Territorians. They seem to be so blindly coming into this chamber and throwing pot shots all the time, accusing us of misrepresenting Territorians. We're delivering on what we said we were going to do. It's that simple. And those 38 pieces of legislation, I mean, we had 5 bills in 3 days. That's an enormous agenda to get through. So we're really proud as a CLP government of that work. They did support all of them. Thank you, Member for Goyder. So, Madam Speaker, this allows that one small piece of change in the Police Administration Act to ensure that we have the role titled, so that then police can go and do the really important work that they have to do to continue the process, continue the negotiations, to continue industrial relations, terms and conditions, the roles, the powers, all of those sorts of things. The Chief Minister did say there will be more coming back next month to explore all of those other things, and obviously we'll be talking about that in the media, like we do everything else, and leading up to that point. And I just want to pick up on the fact that the opposition is really upset that they had to work past 6:30 p.m. last night. Well, guess what? We work day and night, and we will continue to work day and night bringing legislation into this parliament to make a better life for Territorians, because that's what they asked for and that is what they deserve.